Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. While euro stands in the triangle consolidation that we talked about with a few days, we need to take a look at the cable right now because there is something interesting and new inputs we have on the daily chart and intraday charts that could clarify the further price action. So the last time when we talked about it, with this downward action, especially on the intraday charts, you remember that was a reversal session, and we said, well, this is not a good sign because it's a rule market has usually shows the continuation when the reversal candle forms. And indeed, you can see 3 days after that, market was dropping. But this is not the major detail here. What is more important is that here we have talked about possible reversal pattern and hasn't been formed. And when the market breaks all support areas after the first reaction on the confidence, we said that looks bearish, and we suggest that market could challenge the confidence area. That by itself could be dangerous because in the case of the breakout of this area, next target will be C point, and chance that market will hold these lows after the breaking of the confidence, well, they are not very significant. And since market hasn't shown the normal price behavior that bullish market should show in the current situation, we have decided to sit on the hands and watch what will happen around the confidence. And we said that we could take the long position only if we will get clear bullish reversal pattern around this area. So without the pattern, we do not want to take any long position. On a few sessions, with the two sessions recently, overall price action was really nice. So take a look. And that's fast action. In fact, here we've got the bullish engulfing pattern. Next session was good as well. But take a look whether this reminds you this type of action. Again, here is very good first candle, significantly greater than the previous session down, and then smaller continuation. Here's the same stuff. Market in this downward action keeps very accurately harmonic swing. So take a look at this magenta line, and you can see this. They are all equals with the slope and the length, and you can see here is a repeating of this, almost repeating of this swing again. Recently, this swing has been repeated again. Now, take a look what has happened right after that. Market has challenged the monthly pivot point, was not able to close above it, and forms the bearish grabber. Grabber is a very bad sign for bullish context because grabber suggests very negative scenario and taking out of these lows. You could imagine what will happen if market will take out of these lows that already stand below the confidence, and the breaking of this confidence will open road right back down to the 120.70 lows. Everything we said about this already, and grabber is not good sign. It means that for those of you who would like to take the long position, you have to do this either when the grabber will be erased, for example, if market will continue upward action close above the pivot point and taken out of the top of the grabber. In this case, we could say yes, probably market definitely is turning up and it's ready for upward continuation. That's the first scenario. Second, we could deal with another pattern that we have on intraday chart, but we should keep in mind the chance of the failure, because the grabber exists the chance of the failure of this pattern. So what I'm talking about on the 4-hour time frame chart, take a look what we have. Market actually bouncing down from the resistance. This is agreement resistance with this steep ABCD pattern in 25-20 area approximately. It's right here. It's agreement. But here we also have, guys, take a look, bearish hidden divergence with the tops. Last time we've got it right here you can see what has happened after that. So here could be the repeating of this. But for me, it's more important, take a look at this pattern. So you can see definitely here the hand and shoulders is forming, right? It means that in the nearest time, market could show the pullback down, and that will be the point to keep an eye on. So potentially, maybe market could try to turn up from the 2340 area, but grabber still keeps significant chances that head and shoulders could fail. So, but this is only two moments where you could think about taking long position in the cable. So either breaking of this area and continue upward action. It tells you definitely this market is turning up. Second, maybe if head and shoulders will work, well, that will be another chance to go long. That's what we have currently on the cable. On the hourly chart, you could see that this will be probably area around 2357. This agrees with the previous low, 618 pullback, 2340 approximately. Also, we have the confidence support, 2424, and now market stands at the first level. So, well, that level could be suitable as well for scalp long trade. Why? Because market here could form, for example, something like this. So it could be some maybe ABCD pattern or something of that sort. This will be agreement and confidence support. It means that market could show the up bounce here. And for scalp traders, this is a good chance to make fast and with a low risk trade. So you could try to buy here with the nearest ending stops right below the confidence, the pullback, move stop to the break-even, and then decide what to do with your position. Well, this is scalp scenario, but the major scenario will be, major point is 2357. So that's why currently I think that it's too early to talk that cable is standing on the bullish trend. It has turned up, and we are going high with this our major scenario that we discussed, if you remember. I think that is not the moment yet, by many reasons. First of all, tendency down still exists. Lower lows and lower highs market is forming. Second, market wasn't able to break through the pivot, and it tells you that the bearish sentiment still stands on the market. Finally, the major reason for that appearing of the grabber brings nothing good for the perspective. That's the reasons why we think that it's too early to think about the major strategical long position. And bulls have to watch for erasing of the grabber, or at least trying to deal with the hand and shoulders. This will be relatively safe because maybe the pullback here some will happen. You protect your position with the break-even stop. So try to act from the strong levels. That's the major advice currently. So for the bears, it stands in a much better situation. So for example, you could consider this minor hand and shoulders is forming. Try and take the short position based on the grabber. And that could be long-lasting trade. So despite some reactions maybe on this level, on that level, grabber itself potentially suggests taking out of these lows. That's why you could either go step by step and try and taking position on every support level, taking the profit on every support level, then re-enter in some pullback, or you could just open some position and watch what will happen. It's keeping them moving stops at the break-even and keeping this position till the completion of the target, if it will be completed. So this multiple ways exist how to manage this position, but bears could consider taking the short against the stop, because this is the grabber, this is the validation point of the pattern, so that's very easy trade. So that's two major scenarios that we have on the market, and you could choose what you like more.